All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, guys. This is my time for a review of a budget knife that I literally love, okay? So this is the Kubey KU322. And guys, let's talk about it. But first, say hello to Ren and Stimpy, Powder Toast Man, and Log and TV. And let's get started. So this knife comes by way of White Mountain Knives. Now, I did purchase this one from Justin. And I love this knife, okay? I'm just going to be clear. Now, unfortunately, all of the 322s, every flavor, which there's like 5 or 6, are out of stock on White Mountain Knives as we speak. However, there are plenty of other great knives there, and if you go to White Mountain Knives, you can click the notify me button and he will send you an email when these are back in stock. Anything you buy at White Mountain Knives, and this is in the description, if you put the code KnivesFAST in at checkout, you get 10% off. So it's a win-win for you guys, and it is awesome. Justin has just been so kind and has worked with me a lot. So this is a $58 knife, but with your 10% off, would be less than that, of course. And I just really dig it. So let's get into it. Here's the box, really basic box. No padding, just a bag and some information about the product. These are made in China. And this is the KU322B, D2 and G10 made in China. Color is green and there's the number. Really cool logo and box. Now, here it is, guys. Now, a lot of people have called this, and I'm calling it in the title, the budget Arius, because it looks a lot. Now, again, please understand, it's not made like the Arius. It's not the same as the Arius, but it kind of has some of the characteristics of the Koenig Arius. So it's a poor man's Koenig Arius. For those of us that will probably never be able to afford an Arius, we can at least get in the ballpark. Not really. D2 steel, of course, look at that stonewash finish. Gotta love this fuller and the hole. Now, to me, that gives it just this great look now. And you guys can see I've already been using this knife quite a bit. This one is about to go off to my buddy JB Big Red EDC so he can take a look at it. It does have liners on both sides. I would call them flush. Great chamfering on that G10. And by the way, this G10 has a great texture. And you have the KB logo on the pivot and a really cool pivot on this side. I like this clip. Now, I will say, well, let me just try it again real quick because I can't remember, to be honest with you. I've been reviewing so many knives. Before I say what I'm about to say, yeah, that's what I thought. So just like the Royal, the 321, guys, I have a little bit of an issue with this pocket clip. It is not very tall. And so when you have jeans or some kind of thick material pants, now I have cargo pants that fit in here just fine. But jeans, you have to really tug at that because it gets caught on that lip. I wish it was just drilled down into the scale a little bit. Now it is a reversible pocket clip, which is really good, but I just wish it was flush. Now the screws are flush, which is really, really good. And the retention on this clip is really good. It is a little springy, but not a big deal. You can see, guys, this thing just looks wonderful. Just kind of giving you a look. Now, if we flip it open, you can see down inside we have a lot of skeletonization, a lot. Mostly open, a couple of screws here with a couple of barrel spacers, and then the pivot. And that's really it. Now, you can see it is a liner lock, and I would call that like 40%, maybe even close to 50%. It is running on bearings. Really good there. Let's see how centered this guy is. Hold on, I'm going to look at it off camera. I would call it ever so slightly off to the show side, but literally just micro, tiny nothing. It is pretty dead, but you can see there it's off just slightly. Now, as far as the blade, it does have the Kubey logo here with that stonewash. Man, look at that look at that stonewash. Look at it. Now I sound like bees. No other anything except the D2 up here at the top. Guys, so what do I like so much about this knife? So you do have a finger choil here, but it is not huge and generous. You do need to stay back or you will end up nicking yourself on that blade. But it is a full 4-finger knife for me with plenty of room in this backed up grip. And I love this thumb wrap. Now, for those of you that have kind of seen the design of my knife, the Tempest Mach 51, has a lot of the things I love. And one of the things, this is the plastic prototype, is a thumb ramp. I love a well-done thumb ramp. And in this case, this fits my thumb absolutely perfectly. And if you choke up, it gives you that great pinch grip here, guys. So, again, I love this fuller. I love the hole. Now, let's talk action. First of all, we're going to start off. You do have kind of a breakaway here, which, you would worry here above the way the flipper tab is designed that your finger would just kind of go off of it. But I will tell you, because of the jimping on that finger tab, now you saw there, I didn't get a good grip on it, but if you come up, it is going to come out. Now, let's see. Oh, I didn't close it all the way. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know how I failed it just then, but I can't. Let's see. If you actually get out on the flipper tab, you're not going to fail it. But here's the thing. And by the way, look at this. And I have not deliberately, because I was going to review it, I have deliberately not put any KPL on this yet. I will be after this review probably, just to see if I can get it even more crazy drop shut. But I like to give you guys how it comes out of the box. So it's important to me. I wish the flipper tab kind of turned back the other way a little bit. I think it would give you better traction. It is still good. There's nothing wrong with it. And you can push button it and you can light switch it. It's very well done. I just, that's the only thing. Now, for me, I have rarely used the flipper tab on this knife. This is a middle finger flicking machine. The detent is dialed in absolutely perfectly for that, guys. It is money for that as well, as you can see. But, I mean, just look, not moving my hand, and it is just breaking. Now, it's good, too. It doesn't hurt my finger. It doesn't anything, but it's good and tight. And, again, you saw that drop action. Just money. Money. All day long for $58 minus the 10% discount once Justin has them in stock. Overall length of this one is 8 inches. I love a full-size knife. 8.15 to be exact. The blade length is 3.39. Really good blade length. The thickness is 0.12 of that blade. It is D2, so take care of it. Clean it up. All that good stuff. 59 to 61 on the HRC, Rockwell hardness scale. And bead blast finish, they call it, but I call it stonewash. The handle length is 4.76, plenty of room. G10, it's a flipper and a middle finger flicker, and it is just under 5 ounces, made in China by Kubey with a liner lock. Now, I just was thinking about this. I don't think I've tried to middle finger flick this using the fuller. The fuller's kind of covered, but I'm going to try it right there. Let's just see. Yep, okay. So you can use the fuller a little bit. It's just kind of buried next to the scale, so the hole is way, way easier there. So just an excellent knife, guys. I just love this thing. I'm actually sad to be sending it off to JB, but I want him to look at it. He's going to love this thing. I'm sending him his Isanzo and this and my Liangma field duty, and JB take care of them. So he will be reviewing these as well. But just loving this Kubey KU322. I want to get the, I think it's the, is it the 122, I believe? Yeah, which is the smaller and pointier Kubey that's out right now. Just really cool, but I just have so many knives to get and look at that I can't keep up. So there you go, guys. Let me know what you think of this one down in the comments. Running a little late here, but I really wanted to make sure I shared this one well with you. By the way, I was talking about the Liangma field duty, so I'll just kind of put that out there for a little, size comparison here. Let's make some room. There we go. So there you go. For those of you that know the field duty EDC, there you go. So, guys, thanks so much for watching. Give me a comment. Give me a thumbs up if you like what you see. If you don't, go ahead and give me the thumbs down. But hopefully you're subscribed. And if you're not, guys, please consider doing so. And thanks, everyone, for your awesome support of this channel. I could not do it without you guys. Check out the link to my Patreon down in the description as well if you're interested. And thanks so much for watching the Knives Fast channel.